Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Roku Ronin, a podcast that is still alive and will someday rival Anifix, hopefully. Callum here knows.
No, it won't. No, it won't.
No.
Lol.
It'll happen. Anyways, with me today is Callum from the Canipa Effect.
From the what effect?
You see, on Skype, I have you listed as Canipa, so I was gonna read Canipa.
Oh yeah, the Canipa effect.
Not Canipa. So yes,
Yeah,
you're the Canipa Effect today.
Okay. Yeah, it's been so long since I was last on, and you managed to persuade me all week to get back
I know,
on
all
here.
month actually. It's been a long time, man.
Oh yeah.
I had to pay you $100. I had to kill one of your dogs, and pay for you to go to Japan.
Still haven't forgiven you for that.
Also here today is Kevin from KevinNyaa.
Yeah, this is recorded straight after. Don't worry about it. The one before, guys.
No, you can't break the illusion. Hey, where were you in the last episode, huh?
I wonder where I was, Matt. Someone decided to record.
Yeah, you were probably watching the new episode to Arrowgay or something. And also, last but not least, Adehm from Vadarth.
Always last, but hey, at least I'm not least.
You weren't last the
Yeah,
last
I was.
times. Oh, anyways, well, today we're going
You
to
was.
just randomly discuss about anime, but we're going to begin with the winter 2016 season, which just ended. Well, maybe at the time this episode comes out, it wouldn't have just ended. But we had a couple of great shows that came out, I think. None of these shows I've seen, but I've heard good things about them. You know, like shows like Gate Season 2.
What? Did you actually hear good things about Kid Season 2? Did you actually?
Shut up. Komugi-chan R,
Komugi-chan R is great.
Phantom World, wasn't that like the KyoAni's best show since Clannad?
Oh yeah, Phantom World.
Oh.
That is. Yeah.
I liked it.
What else we had? We had Grimgar, Erase, Dagashi Kashi, Dimension W, and like the amazing KonoSuba. KonoSuba was so funny.
Oh, yeah.
And what we had like Grimgar.
Wait. Did you say KonoSuba?
Yeah, KonoSuba's hilarious.
I don't.
Yeah, Konosuba was great.
Okay, I tried several times to watch. I watched several episodes. I watched 8 episodes, I think now, and I don't get it. I don't get why people think it's so good. I don't.
Okay,
don't.
Adam, this happens every
What did you
time
get?
when it comes to comedy. I've tried to
We've
tried to watch
not
Joshi
every
Raku.
time.
We've
Not
tried
every-
to
I
watch
said
what
Joshi
else
Raku
have we
is
tried to
very
watch?
well-
Humanity Has Declined.
Wait. Humanity Declined? Very well written. Very well directed. Joshi Raku? Very well written. Very well directed. They
Yeah,
are good. I might not find them that funny.
Konosuba is very well written.
It's very
and
well
very
directed. It is
directed.
not well written. It
There
is
are
the worst.
there are interesting
It
ideas
is,
to
it's
KonoSuba,
funny.
and what it wants to do, it achieves it.
No, it has such poorly written jokes. The characters are barely
It
there.
does
They're
not.
paper thin.
No.
They are just,
Explain.
the plot is
Don't
like
you go there.
absurdity. It's just not interesting.
Of course
what?
it's meant to be
not absurd in a
absurd.
funny way. No, it's not funny in an intentional. I mean, it's not absurd in a good way. It's absurd in a bad way. It's like, oh my god, this is so stupid.
What's absurd
it's so
in a bad
stupid
way?
and cliched and
It's,
dumb.
the whole point of it is to be stupid, so you understand how Kazuma, the main
That's
character,
like saying,
hates
hey,
the world.
this movie is made badly on purpose.
No.
Yes.
No, it okay.
Don't you fuck with me, you! It's like One Punch Man all over again.
Calm down. Adam, calm down. It's like what?
It's like One Punch Man all over again, and White Album 2, and all these things that people say, oh, they're so great, but they're not. They're not great. They're not great. Fuck you guys.
Adam?
Is he okay?
Did we?
For viewers, Adam just.
Wow. Yeah,
Adam
he
just
actually
left
did lift the call.
What is wrong? What the fuck?
Man, this is all your fault. You had to bring it up.
I was bringing up all the good shows from last season. It's not like Adam. Well, anyways, it's fine. He doesn't have any subscribers, so. God's sakes.
He got him.
Okay, so I guess we're just gonna. Yeah, he's definitely gone.
He's expendable. Anyways, he left the Skype chat too. Wow. How petty of him. Anyways,
KonoSuba's great.
KonoSuba is good, and don't let whatever Adam's rant, just don't listen to it. No, but actually, I think KonoSuba does have pretty good writing because it's able to have the audience sympathize and in ways empathize with Kazuma, because Kazuma generally hates the world that he's a part of and he's disappointed with it constantly. And I think KonoSuba is able to make us live that disappointment every episode without having it become tedious. And I think that's why it's great that it was 10 seasons. I mean, there's a second season.
It was 10 seasons, Matt?
10 episodes a season.
Yeah, the idea of of someone wanting to go to a fantasy world, like a Shushin wanting to go to a fantasy world, is a great one because it's something that we all live, and the fact that everything about it is a constant disappointment is just brilliant.
I know, and it's great how
so much the direction plays into that.
I guess it becomes predictable at a point, but it never becomes dry. How at the end of each episode the characters kind of reach this high point and it always just drops. It's like they hit the top of the wheel of fortune, and in within 5 minutes they are at the bottom once again. And the ways, the excuses, or the reasons why they fall work so well that I don't know what Adam was on about it being terrible writing. I mean, and then why I don't get his problem with White Album too.
No, that's actually a good show.
Like, I genuinely don't understand why he hates it so much. And
he's never given a reason to why he hates White Album 2.
He's never given a reason, yet it's his most hated anime.
That doesn't make sense, Matt.
There's so much stuff that deserves hate, like anyone's hate more.
Like Effatella, Memories and Melodies.
Yeah. Fuck that show.
I mean, you can fuck Melodies.
No, Memories is that is a tedious show.
It is. No, I agree. It is a tedious show. But I mean, if you're invested,
it's a show that makes you want to kill yourself every minute.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
It's a show that's too proud of itself when it has nothing to be proud of.
What? What are you talking about?
Okay. Effatella Memories believes that it is a good show when it's not. It acts like a good... It stands up and it pretends that it's a good show when it's not.
Arrogant. It's foolish.
Yeah, exactly. It's arrogant.
No, I disagree. I mean, it's just...
We're gonna have Kevin leaving soon.
No, please. Callum and I just can't start talking about Pokemon again and which Pokemon girls we want to fuck.
Just for the record, it's only you that wants to fuck things from Pokemon.
No!
Oh yeah, Matt.
I never said that.
Don't you have a thing for God of War? I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
I
mean,
mentioned that
God of War's
several
pretty...
times in the podcast.
No, Gardevoir is my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah, it's your favorite Pokemon
for
for something, for reasons.
I really like Esper. I'm always talking about Esper. That doesn't mean anything.
Why would you do that to Esper?
Wait, who's Esper?
My God.
Esper's that Pokemon from that really nice episode that we watched together.
Yeah. Well, Kevin wasn't there.
Esper.
No, it was just you, Adam, and I who watched those episodes of Pokemon XY. Yeah.
And then we never watched
Which
it
I don't
together.
know why Adam and I just fell off. We could have gone on this amazing journey together.
Could have, but then KonoSuba just drove that rift in between you.
KonoSuba just destroyed our friendship. I mean, technically, I'm the one in the right.
Oh yeah.
Adam is the only one I know who dislikes KonoSuba, especially to such a degree.
Yeah, KonoSuba was one of those fairly universally enjoyed shows.
Yeah, I mean, even some of the most anal people I know, and some of the most anal people who are in the community, and they're popular for being very nitpicky, yet they're still saying that it's genuinely hilarious. I don't know. I feel like KonoSuba is one of those shows that are so...
It's also...
innocent in what it does.
It's also the only show that I kept up with last season.
Yeah, it was one of the only two shows that I actually completed from last season. The other show was Phantom World, so obviously we know which one I liked more.
What, the one that excels in its genre?
No.
Phantom World does excel within its genre. That said, the point is,
Did you finish Phantom World?
I didn't finish it. No,
It just falls back into the typical plot line of of shows of its genre. So
it bounces around a bit. I think it bounces out of it, but it excels beyond the genre of shit. Like I say multiple times in that video, I don't like Phantom World, and it's not a good show. But KyoAni-chan just defeats all.
I mean, what other shows are of its genre? There's Mahoka.
You've got Mahoka, you've got Asterisk War, Fafnir.
Chivalry. I think Chivalry has more interesting ideas than Phantom World.
Of a failed knight.
Chivalry does more interesting things than Phantom World, because at least in Chivalry, they do become a couple halfway through the show, and that is something that is unexpected for that show of its genre.
It's not as fun
wait.
as Phantom World, though.
Phantom World has fun episodes every now and then, but overall, it was very episodic, and
I like episodes
for its characters. I think on the surface are entertaining to watch, but they're in no way developed to really any degree. I feel like in Chivalry, Chivalry's not a great show. Chivalry, I won't even really consider Chivalry a good show, but for its genre, I think Chivalry is one show that makes several interesting choices that other shows of its genre I haven't seen made.
Yeah, it's Shin Onuma, so it was kind of guaranteed from the start to be better than Asterisk War.
I mean, Asterisk War is so bad, it's worth like 20 videos, apparently.
Hey, Matt, come on, you don't want to piss off people now.
That's true, that's your job.
I've held back.
No, you haven't.
I've stopped. No, I have.
The only reason why you stopped is because you're busy doing civil engineering and keeping people from dying or something.
I don't know, maybe a building will collapse. Or maybe they'll walk on the bridge and it'll collapse. Hopefully.
You're playing the long con.
What else came out last season?
Erased it. Remember that show?
Oh, Erased? Yeah, a show that I have not seen and everyone keeps on asking me to review. Yeah, that is not happening.
No one you don't even review. They should just stop asking you to review in general.
If I want to review a show, I would make a review out of it. They're asking me.
What? You're not reviewing. You've stopped.
You've given up reviewing to become more
I haven't officially given up reviewing to become more analytical.
Yes, you have, Matt. Don't try and deny it.
I have not made a video on it yet, so it's not official.
It's not official. You don't have to make a video for it to be official.
It's fine. Anyways, I know Callum has seen the Gashikashi.
I haven't seen all of that.
I know. I haven't seen all of it either. But if we want to talk about comedy, I think comparing and contrasting KonoSuba along with Takashi Kashi, I think we can easily see which comedy is much more inspired.
I think, KonoSuba is, of course, much more inspired. I think Takashi Kashi still has value in its own... Because we're talking about two different types of comedies.
I mean, they're both still gag shows to an extent.
Still gag shows, but Takashi Kashi is slice-of-life gag.
KonoSuba has slice-of-life qualities to it.
It has slice-of-life qualities, but very much of its comedy plays off the fantasy setting. In a way...
Yeah, definitely.
The series is basically a huge Dragon Quest parody. The
series is what Gate could have been, but wasn't, because Gate tried to pretend to be really serious.
Gate is so right-wing. It's based on so many of these right-wing pro-war, pro-militarization ideas within Japan. And as soon as I read reviews from some Japanese analysts about it, talking about the political implications, like, oh shit.
Gate is quite anti anything outside of Japan, to be honest.
Gate is very nationalist.
It is the most
very-
patriotic anime that I've come across.
patriotic. And it's
Literally,
you cannot-
how it stereotypes America is the most 1950s way of doing it.
Yeah, if there's one thing in the world that we do not want, it's a pro-militaristic, patriotic, and anti-America Japan. Because that's what the Nazis liked. And they teamed up.
Well, besides the world history lesson, we also had Grimgar, which I've only seen the first episode too, but I've heard
I've
many
heard good things about it.
Yeah,
The thing about Grimgar is that, having only seen the first episode, I can notice that it's definitely taking a route to follow its characters more so than discussing about the dilemma that they're in.
Yeah, I think that's good. Of course, the opening of characters transported from another world isn't going to work for everyone, but it's a good way of giving us blank slates who are functional but have no desire to go back to where they came from because
They have no
don't even know where
knowledge
that
of
is.
it.
Yeah,
And-
they got no knowledge. They don't remember why they should be going back there, what's great about it. They don't know what to miss. So it doesn't linger on that and rather lingers on people who are wholly inexperienced.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's just the first episode, but I remember there's this one 10-minute scene where this guy, it's like in the beginning of the game, where this guy just explains everything to them, and I felt
Yeah.
that scene was needless because I just stopped paying attention to that scene because it just lost my interest.
It very
For
much
that
was
moment?
it was an RPG thing where someone explains.
Once I got back into the show, when they left it, I felt like I never needed that scene to understand how it was working, how the world worked, at least, to an extent.
Yeah. I don't even think we needed to see any of the other characters at that point either.
Do they ever reappear?
I don't know, I haven't seen that far into it. But yeah, I really liked what I saw of it, and the parts from it, because episode 1 was a fairly weak episode, but the parts from it that worked really well are the parts that get expanded upon, and the parts that didn't work very well are the parts that get left in the dust.
I suppose I can't really speak much for Grimgar, but I do like its aesthetic for the most part. It's
Oh,
very
God,
simple, but it has this wet paint quality to it that I think heightens the fantasy element.
Yeah, a lot of people complained about the soundtrack because basically the whole thing was a collaboration with Toho Music, and which reformed. They created a music unit called No Name, and a part of their contract was showing off all of these insert songs in their full. So there are scenes in it where it's just music and footage. And
like a
some
montage.
people, yeah, like a montage. Some people kind of just hated that, but it is used really well, even if it is very corporate.
I mean, I feel like if you use anything well, I don't think it matters if it's corporate or not. I think people are
but
just
it does
stuck
give you
up
like a
about-
bit of a bad taste going, ugh. And it doesn't help when the show is very slow paced and they're not getting anywhere within this 4 minutes or 5 minutes, which just music and scenes.
Oh, they played the entire song for 5 minutes.
They play the entire song and show stuff going on.
Is that more than one?
Wait, Grimgar is just an anthology of music videos then?
Could call it that. But the background, like what happens to the background, always is done surprisingly well. Like in the first episode, Ranta goes on about, oh, we're gonna kill a goblin, and we're gonna get chicken and good foods, and then they have a second episode where it's a fairly traumatic scene where they kill a goblin, and it was not heroic at all. It was desperate. And during that montage, we see Ranta eating a chicken and looking very sad. And it's just like moments like that. It's like, oh, so yeah, it's ending this little character narrative that's going on through these montages. They're not just music videos. Dossie music videos can't have narrative, but yeah, Grimguard's nice.
Yeah, the only thing that's stopping me from continuing is that I've been spoiled to what happens in
No, then don't spoil
the
it for me,
fourth
Matt.
episode.
Don't.
Thankfully,
Don't say it.
It's something that happened. Yeah, we won't say it. Thankfully, it's something that happens in the fourth episode, which is only a third of the way through. So my
Yeah.
justification is, I'll just go on with it.
I know, it's just
But
it's like when I
Once
see
I'm
that
done with
character,
that,
it's like
yeah.
I know what's gonna happen to you, man. Like I hate spoilers like that, especially something that big.
Yeah. Oh, PR people spoiled that for me.
what? Press relations?
Hmm?
No, go ahead.
What?
No, PR people spoil it for Callum.
Are you serious?
And, yeah, there's some people on Twitter who posted screenshots.
What?
Well,
That's
they are
really
great
annoying.
advertisers. Don't worry, you would never be spoiled for Phantom World because nothing happens in that show.
Yep.
Yep,
See,
I would-
that's
I
why
would've
I love
guessed.
it. Nothing fucking happens.
I would have
He's-
guessed.
Like Kevin, you're still gonna watch it, right? Because
What?
it's
What am
KyoAni.
I? Phantom World? Way later down the line. That's on my back list.
It's not. It's such an easy watch.
It is an easy.
so
It's
easy to
definitely an
watch.
easy watch because whenever there are some episodes that I did enjoy. I don't know how far you got in to Phantom World, but I mean there are some episodes I like. I like the Ruru episode with the fireworks. I don't know if you saw that one.
No,
Okay.
you're further than me. I think that's.
I
saying
finished
something
it. I
about-
finished all of Phantom World. Phantom World and KonoSuba were the only
Wow,
shows
you
that
finished
I finished.
Phantom World? What?
No,
You actually
dude,
finished
I watched the new episode every week because it was so
Wow.
easy. Because if I didn't like the episode, I would just have it play in the background while I ate lunch. And if I did like the episode, I would watch it. So it was a half and half thing. I liked less episodes than there were actual episodes, but it was okay.
It's when you start talking about winter that I start realizing how much of my season really was taken up with marathoning Pokemon.
That was probably the better choice, though, Callum.
Yeah,
It was the better choice, I think. Yeah.
I haven't really liked any of KyoAni's recent shows, to be honest. So
What was the one before Phantom World? That was
Euphonium.
Euphonium. I didn't like Euphonium
Before that,
personally. I respect
Magi.
Euphonium for its production values. I think it's one of the most beautiful looking shows ever. I always say that. Though I just couldn't get into the story personally, and I didn't care about the characters. I'm actually rewatching K-On! Right now because K-On! Is just so great. And fuck both of you for not having seen K-On!
I'll watch it. Calm down.
Sorry.
And KyoAni's upcoming project that everyone but me is excited for,
What is-
Katachi.
I don't even know.
What?
Link me.
Katachi is going to be the greatest thing ever.
I've read the manga and I really, really strongly do not like the manga. It's
Konokoitachi.
Katachi.
Are you a heartless bastard?
Okay, look, everything that happens in the manga is done to make the world to make the situation just seem worse and worse. Sure, okay, I can understand.
That's
the
what
bullying.
it's like for. That's what it's like for deaf
No.
people.
Not even
Everything's
just.
bad.
It's not even about the.
Oh,
it's
it's a
not even
film.
really about the deaf girl
No.
anymore. It's about the bully. I can understand how a kid would bully a deaf girl in elementary school. That makes sense. I'm sure that happens all the time, unfortunately.
Are you?
And I can see how when someone grows up to a
That's what Matt's saying. Matt's saying, "Oh, I was bullying deaf people all the time."
no.
The worst part of this series is when he apologizes.
No, I understand, and it makes perfect sense for someone to grow up to reach a level of morality that they would want to receive redemption for doing something that terrible. That makes complete sense, and I'm completely fine with that storyline. But how it just how it treats everything is so unnecessary. It's like, oh, the sister, she's obsessed with taking photos of death.
Have you never met an emo before?
The mom is a fucking bitch, if I recall. I recall like the mom beating everyone up. That's one of the That's the only
who's
quality
beating
I remember
someone
of
up?
the deaf girl's mom.
She was the mother is mentally it was emotionally abusive to her kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like her daughter's deaf, but I don't think she ever learnt sign language.
No, she doesn't.
Kind of a dick move.
The bully fucking learns sign language.
The bully,
but he does it out of guilt. He does it out of complete guilt, and then his
guilt, but
bully
he's a
partner,
bully.
his bully partner
No,
that
what?
hasn't appeared for 5 years
No.
returns to say, let's keep on bullying this girl. I'm like, what the fuck?
But then he stands up for her.
And then he goes and this is a spoilery, but then he fucking tries to save the deaf girl in a way, and then ends up in a coma.
Wait, who ends up in the coma? The bully or the girl?
The bully ends up in a coma.
What?
In the most unnecessary way, because in the end he just wakes up from the coma, and all they're doing is like, oh, let's help a fat kid make his movie.
No, do not go there. Do not go there at all.
What is this story?
Do not even
What?
It's a bully seeking redemption for his actions. So much of the motivation behind what he does is this.
Yeah, but
huge
it
extended
becomes
apology.
much more than just than him redeeming his actions.
That's because he starts to move just from apologizing to actually wanting to be
A good person. Yes, that makes sense. But it's just how the actions that happen in the manga are so unnecessary, and I just don't want KyoAni to waste her time on that, especially someone as talented as Naoko Yamada. I love her as a director, and I don't want to be also Kono Katachi is very heavy in its drama. I don't like using this term, but in many ways it is like a melodrama because of how much drama it's trying to toss in the short span of time. And I don't know if Naoko Yamada can do it in a way that's satisfactory.
Well, you wouldn't be a good director if you weren't.
It's like I think Naoko Yamada is a very competent director. I think she's great. I think she's made 2 of KyoAni's best shows, but I don't know if she can handle this. Or it's not even that I don't know if she can handle this. I think she deserves better.
I think she's on it. I think right now she is sitting in an office going, "Thank God I am making Kono Katachi."
Perhaps,
probably.
I'm probably being really pessimistic about this
you are.
very pessimistic manga. Another thing is that you know how in the beginning the bully is just when he grows up he's like, oh, everyone's just an asshole, and he just puts X marks on everyone's faces. I'm like, that's kind of edgy.
What, in his room?
That's what teenagers are like. No, like mentally, it depicts it in the manga where he, like the people he doesn't pay attention to and doesn't
which is
care
everyone.
About, which is everyone at the start, is depicted with an X over their face.
In the end, it's still everyone. The only people he doesn't put an X over is his bully partner, who kind of we realize isn't that bad of a person. She's just a bitch or whatever. The deaf girl, obviously, and the fat kid.
The fat kid is he's such a good way to have the character doing something active. And I love the idea of
to make a
him
movie.
Yeah. Cause it's exactly the sort of thing that the old him would not do.
No, the best character is the deaf girl's sister.
The deaf girl's sister is great.
And
even if she is an emo.
It's just I have so many problems with that manga. I mean, unless I doubt this is going to be the case, unless KyoAni or the people at KyoAni do something completely different. with the
I don't think it's
adaptation,
going
which I
to
doubt.
be completely different, but I definitely think there's going to be things that are not going to be in it. It's only going to be one film.
You see, I don't even know if it's
so-
going to be able to complete the entire story of the manga. I don't know if it's just going to sum it
Well,
up. Or
I think it's
something.
going to remove the scenes that aren't totally necessary. So I think some of those important movie-making scenes will get removed. But keep in the really important things and basically rewrite parts of it. Like, I trust the staff to change it, mold it, and readapt it into something
No,
that
the
is their
staff
own.
The staff working on it is really good. It's ideal, almost, actually. But the source material itself, it's just something that I can't get over. And
But
I mean,
even
I could
even
be
shows
completely
that
wrong.
do have a bad source material, which Katachi isn't, even those, they can be adapted really well.
Yeah, I'm not saying that that's not
yeah.
the case. I'm just...
The movie is going to be
just-
fucking good. So shut your fucking face.
Hey, this is my podcast. This is Roku
Yeah.
Ronin.
Not anymore. It's KennyCast.
Kenny
Kenny Cast? What? Where'd
Yeah.
you even get that from?
I just thought of it just then.
Okay, it's Kevin Ke and
What?
Callum
Ke-
May.
Oh, Kenny. Yeah, it could be.
Kenny May.
Kenny-
Kenny May.
Kenny-
Kenny May.
Kenny May? No.
Kenny May.
Are you trying to make a shipping name for us?
No, I mean anime. Anime's in Kenny May.
Kenny, yeah. That's awful. Anyway,
Yeah,
we should probably
I agree.
talk about Spring. Like the actual thing that people are going to click on this video for.
The things that people are actually watching, like one of the best shows going on this season, Kuma Miko.
Kuma Miko is fucking fantastic.
Kuma Miko is great. It's I would say Kuma Miko and Flying Witch are going to be the season's highlights.
Yeah, probably. Oh god.
Or personally
Flying
for
Witch
me.
comes out 2-3 more days.
No, Flying Witch premieres in a few hours from now
What does?
of recording
What
this.
am I doing here? I need to buy Tim Tams for it.
It'll be fine. It's gonna be great though. Flying Witch is going to be great. Kuma
Flying
Miko
Witch is-
already. We can
Oh, Kumimiko's
see
the
it,
bear one.
beginning to be great. I didn't know what to expect from Kuma Miko. I thought it was just going to be a weekly rehash of the same gags and whatnot, and I was completely wrong. It's a show with actual characters. Things are actually moving forward, and the jokes are really funny.
Yeah, even jokes that we won't necessarily have any connection to, like that City Girl Quizu.
Yeah,
Where it's,
no, actually, I understood everything in the City Girl quiz, and I knew the answers to it. And I thought it was great
did
how
you?
yeah.
Oh,
I mean, they weren't so hard. Like Suika, an apple, or a banana. Which one's the correct answer?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I knew the answers because the answers would be obvious to us. Obviously, I didn't know what the Maru store name is, but yeah, because it is those sort of misconceptions, things that a country girl would have no idea about because they're just silly things that we don't think about.
And I love the kids when he's telling the story of the bear and the girl to the kids, and one of them just begins speaking in English because she's so angry.
Sexual
That's great.
harassment.
Don't touch me.
Oh, so that's where that's from.
Oh, and she had the JoJo face as well.
It's Kuma Miko is great.
Wait, the
definitely
bear's
looking
main
forward to
character,
more.
is that actually a bear? Or
That's actually a bear, yeah.
It's
He
actually a
talks.
bear.
Oh, it's talking
He's a-
bear. Oh, it's Winnie the Pooh.
It's a talking bear. It's Winnie the Pooh.
It's better than Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Another surprise for me this season was Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress, which I don't think is a very good show, but it is definitely entertaining, and it definitely has Tetsuo Araki's typical screaming, overt loudness, lack of subtlety that we see in all of his other works, but
I'm dreading watching it because
it's definitely toned down as opposed to Attack on Titan, Death Note,
Oh,
and High School of the Dead.
yeah, it's the train one.
Yeah.
yeah, it's Attack on Trains.
but it's not as obsessive as his previous shows were. And I think High School of the Dead, that is highly intentional, and it's a parody of itself in High School of the Dead. That's what I believe.
No, it's not.
You say that, but if you said that as Tetsuo Araki, I'd be like, what? No,
It's completely serious,
No,
Matt.
come on,
it's not a
come on.
parody of itself. No, I'm not giving you that one.
Like at one point, one of the characters says, "I'm wet." They're not being serious, so it's fine.
Tetsuo Araki was totally serious about that line.
Boobs dodged bullets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they slowed it down like in the Matrix when that scene happened.
It's no.
So wait, Matt, what is Cabaneri actually about besides the
It
trains?
is World War Z and Attack on Titan put together.
Wait, there's zombies?
Yeah, they're zombies.
What the what?
Okay, they're zombies with really strong hearts.
What does that mean? They got the heart of gold?
Okay, the only way to kill them, or not actually, it's not the only way to kill them. I don't know. The world is really flimsy and it doesn't really make any sense, but it's still entertaining. And the main girl, she's as Glenn would say, I wouldn't mind if she stepped on me.
okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
But would you still thumbs up, thumbs down? Like if you were to recommend it to us, to me and Kevin?
A midway thumb. It's halfway. It's just
the
horizontal.
classic middly thumb.
Yeah. Nah,
I'm
the
scared.
thumbs up only belongs to Kumamiko, Flying Witch, and Bakuan.
What? Bakuan? What is that?
Bakuan, the
Bakuan.
motorcycle show, which is have you seen it, Callum?
I have not.
You have.
I do
you,
need to.
It is every genre.
I've
The
had
first
stuff-
episode
I've had
follows
stuff
every
sent
genre.
to me, and people have said it's exactly my sort of show.
It is. I am shocked that you haven't seen it yet.
Because it was delayed a bit for Australia and Crunchyroll, and I never got around to it. I was gonna watch it because I was watching anime in my uni library yesterday.
Oh my god. So that's so sad.
What a weeb!
I know.
so
I was
fucking
that sort of
sad.
person. I've got a huge gap in my classes.
Come on,
and
we
I
all
don't-
know. We all know that one guy in the
You
library
don't have
who watches
classes,
anime.
Callum. Stop
I
making
do
them
have
up.
classes,
Stop making them
But-
up. Stop making them up.
but everyone who I could have talked to was didn't have a break, but I had to stick around. And
Yeah, because
I
they
don't
have
usually
actual
do this.
classes.
Yeah, I don't usually do this, but I did watch anime
In uni.
the
Holy
uni library.
shit.
Not on one of the computers, on my phone, in a chair.
When I was a freshman in college, I used to watch anime.
Wait, freshman in high school, you
my
mean though?
university. I didn't even watch anime when I was a
Wait,
freshman in high school.
freshman in college, you watch that? Oh my.
Yeah, I did.
What?
I don't do it anymore.
What
but
the
I
hell?
did when I was a freshman
What?
in college.
Why would you?
That's disgusting.
I didn't know any better.
Oh my god.
You have to
I'm
let people
ashamed.
mature a bit, Kevin. I was just getting into anime during that time.
Wait, in college?
But anyway, yeah, I didn't watch it because it was probably too lewd for the library.
Bakuan lewd?
I thought, hey, I'm watching anime in the library, even though like I was sitting in an armchair, slouched down, phone like pointing down so nobody could see what I was watching.
Fine. You know what? Actually, Callum, if you were watching anime in public, you should have been proud. As any anime fan would have been. As the Canipa effect would have been.
No, I don't turn into that person. Most of it is because I've had times when I've been playing games on trains and buses, and I've had kids like just watching me, and I hate that.
Oh,
Are you serious? Are you serious?
wait.
So yeah,
games
I
on your
hate
phone.
the idea of. It doesn't happen that much anymore. 'cause
Actually,
kids
to
have
be
stuff
to be
now.
fair, earlier today I was actually in the subway and someone had a huge tablet and they were just watching anime on it.
And the people around them watching him or watching the.
Huh? Yeah, people around him were just watching. And they're like, "What is
See,
that?"
yeah, that I don't want to be that person. I don't want people like to crowd around me in the library going, "Wow, Bungo Stray Dogs! I'm going to check out that."
Is that what you were watching?
I watched Bungo Stray Dogs and Twin Star Exorcist. There was a moment in Twin Star Exorcist where one of the characters ran into another character's boobs, And I panicked then. I was like, no.
Oh, that reminds me. When I first started watching anime, I was watching in my university, so I was thinking, okay, let me watch Kara no Kyokai movie 3.
The one with the
The
rape.
first two movies don't have any nudity. The third film, a girl gets raped. Like,
Sorry, she
for
gets
half of the
gang
film.
raped. She gets gang raped, not just.
I was like, what the fuck is this? Why? Out of all of the Kara no Kyokai films, this is the only one with nudity.
Yep.
Are you still known as the guy who just watches gang rape hentai in class?
I just
Matt just
I couldn't
panicked there.
finish it. I had to stop it immediately. I'm like, what the fuck?
Of course, you couldn't finish it. See, I haven't watched anime in school or in class because I don't want those stuff to happen.
I've learned my lesson because I tried to do it again. I tried to watch anime again another time in my computer lab,
Oh,
and I was
God.
watching an episode of Guilty Crown, and suddenly there was this shower scene. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Out of all the episodes, it had to be this one.
Nice.
So I'm done with watching anime in public. It never works out. I swear to God, like I've seen all of K-On!, but if I were to watch K-On! In
is there
college,
even-
suddenly a fan service scene will come out.
There, like, what? What is there a fan
No,
service
there is
scene in
no-
K-On! Besides like the beach episode that I?
There is no
that's-
fan service scene in
Exactly. So
K-On!
how would the?
Even the beach episode's not really a fan service episode. There's like one little joke on like how Mio's breasts are bigger than the other characters, and then that thing lasts for 5 seconds, and they just move on. But anyways, on other shows, there's a great comedy out called My Yoiga, because fuck that show, and I
No,
What?
don't fuck
What?
that show. Leave
What?
that show alone.
What's my?
You don't even know what it is yet.
I don't know what it is,
Oh, here it
but
is.
I had to watch a terrible translation of it that just
Yeah.
made it even worse.
Oh, it's the bust anime. Oh,
It's the fucking bus anime where like okay, so there you got a bus with all these edgy teenagers and this guy running away with his wife whose name is Piton or something like that. One of the girls was like, "Oh, cannibalism." One of them's fucking named after coffee.
Yeah, because they're all online names, so it's
Hi,
like
I'm Soy
it's like if
Latte.
people called you RCAnime in real life. That would be just as
they
ridiculous.
probably do.
If
People
you-
do call me RCAnime in real life, and it's terrible.
Yeah, see, think how they feel. Imagine if you were on that bus and you said, "Hi, I'm RCAnime." Everyone would laugh. Hi, I'm
No.
RCAnime. I want
No,
to get
it's
away
hi,
from
I'm
society
Every
and
Favorite
start a new
Painting.
life away from anime.
I want to devote all my time to my YouTube channel.
Yeah, let's go on this island.
And then the bus driver fucking goes crazy
Yeah.
halfway through the episode
Wait,
he's like, oh, I'm like
does he go
poor.
crazy?
I'm like, my mom asked for me for money. Fuck everyone. He tries to kill everyone.
Wait, what?
And in the end,
What?
they
What?
all say sorry to the bus driver
What? What is this show?
because one of the girls froze up on the bus driver because he tries to like kill everyone. He tries to drive off the cliff.
Nice.
One of the girls
so they
ends up
don't even reach
throwing
the
on him
island
because
yet.
she gets sick, and then two other kids like, oh, we're sorry we pissed you off, and he was like, it's fine, don't worry about it. And then they get back on the bus and they fucking just drive off again.
Don't worry about it, even though I nearly drove us up a cliff. Don't worry about it, guys.
Yeah, have
It's
you
so
ever
weird because
watched?
the thing is that
Have you ever watched Battle Royale?
yes,
What?
It's kind of like that level
film?
of silliness.
no,
yeah,
Battle
film.
Royale is actually good.
No, but
You're talking about the Japanese film, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
Japanese Japanese
yeah, I've seen it then.
yeah,
and we're talking
it's
about the
got-
Hunger Games.
Yeah.
God.
I thought this was an anime, Matt. What? God, fuck you.
What's the anime?
Mayoiga is incredibly silly, but it's
No,
got...
I don't
and
know if
people-
Mayorga is intentionally being silly though.
Oh, of course it's intentionally being silly.
It's only been one episode. You have to wait. You have to wait if it's actually just
I
like
can't because I got pissed. I got
an
so
edgy,
pissed off.
an
with the first
edgy
episode.
drama. or if it's
don't
just-
mention the... Yeah. Glenn had a big rant about people like you, Matt, in Anifix.
Well, I don't care. I'm not gonna
people
fucking
who
waste my
take
time
it-
with something that's pissing me off.
Wait,
Why is
wait,
it pissing
Matt,
you
Matt,
off? It's
why
just
is it pissing
silly.
you
It's
off? I thought
it's
you
so
would. I
annoying!
thought you would find it unintentionally funny. What?
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 No, it's just it's.
I thought it's being
it's-
overtly
it-
serious
no,
to the
it's
point of being
funny.
funny.
Okay, you know, Out of No Zero season 1 is unintentionally funny.
Yeah.
Out of No Zero season 2
It's
is
shit.
just
It's just garbage.
it's just yeah, you can't even laugh at it.
Do
I
not
wasn't
compare
laughing at
this
Mayoiga.
to Out of
Looking
No
back
Zero
at it,
2.
I can laugh at it because when you talk about something and when you try to explain it, normally
Yeah,
it
'cause-
ends up being more funny. But when you're actually witnessing it, it's just painful.
How is it painful? It's silly. It's brilliant. It's
I
off the
couldn't.
rails.
It's like I couldn't tell which parts were
it's like
intentionally being comedic, besides several occasions, and I couldn't tell which parts were actually being serious. I mean, some moments is like when they meet the girl who's already at the town, and she tries to shake one of the guy's hands, like, "No, fuck you," and he like just goes on a rant. It's like, okay, obviously they're trying to play around with something here, but I don't. It doesn't do it good. It doesn't even do it well.
I think it does it good. It's a very Mizushima show, and
It's a very Mizushima show that's like a nutter. Because
Yeah.
Mizushima does two different things. He either goes a Joshiraku Shirobako
Yeah.
route,
Oh
or he goes
shit!
another. Or
Yeah.
what's the thing? Wait,
That's something.
Everything
he
that he
made-
does is a comedy. Everything. He is
Even the
probably one of
horrors.
the best comedy directors. Even the horrors are hilarious.
Yeah,
And
another
I
was
think
pretty funny.
Mayoiga is going to be both hilarious and silly. It's going to be Battle Royale for me. Obviously people are going to die because they've got so many fucking death flags around.
Nah.
I think
Isn't there like
the
26
second
something
episode is actually
characters
out
introduced
right
in like
now,
5
so-
minutes?
Yeah, that's why I think they're going to die.
Yeah, obviously people are gonna die. That's
Yeah.
so obvious.
Obviously, I'm saying everyone. I think every character is going to die besides the characters in the first key visual.
Yeah, I think the closest they are to the camera in the second key visual, the more chance they have of living.
Yeah,
they're in the back-
that's,
if they're in the
that's
background.
actually honest. So
That's-
the people in the bus, they're fucking dead next episode.
Yeah, I also like the idea of the suicide, or what they call in the translation, the death note.
You mean the death letter?
Death letter, that was it, sorry.
Yeah, who the fuck calls it a death letter? I don't. Was that supposed to be
what the
intentional,
fuck's
or
a
is that
death
just a
letter?
bad translation?
I
What's
think
it-
the translation was probably meant to be suicide notes.
A death letter.
Yeah. So it's the idea that if you leave the village, then you have to commit suicide.
Oh, nice.
Because nobody can know the secrets of the lost village. So I think that's going to be a big
And
motivation.
you know what? Like
for
when
people
the guy
killing
who's
other
trying to
people.
leave, he's gonna like refuse to commit suicide, and they're gonna like kill him
Yep.
for him or something.
I think that's
But they're
definitely gonna be
going
it.
to the lost village, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're going to kill the driver as well. I think they.
Obviously, he
I
can't be
would-
like,
No,
I'm gonna
no,
take you
the
guys to
dri-
the
the
lost
driver's gotta
village.
kill
Yeah,
himself.
yeah.
The driver's gotta
Um,
kill himself. He's gotta get pissed off again, and he's gotta drive off the cliff.
No, it's
I
gonna
don't
be
think
that
he's gonna
another
kill himself.
moment.
I think the instructor, the leader of the group, is going to kill him because he's the person who is going to take the death letters or suicide notes seriously. See, I'm excited. Episode 2 is out right now, and I'm going to watch it as soon as we finish this.
Have fun.
I am going to have fun. I'm going to have a fucking blast. You're going to be
Callum
Mr.
is.
Grumpy. Mr. Grumpy, oh no, it's not serious enough for me. I want the Hunger Games.
No, I don't care.
That's you. That's you.
What the fuck? No, I don't want it to be. I don't care about it being serious or silly. It's just not good at being silly.
It is good at being silly. It's so good at being silly. It's so
They
silly.
sing a song about hippos,
And how is that not silly?
Wait.
That is
They sing a
brilliantly
song about
silly.
hippos? What the fuck?
and one of them begins crying because of the song about hippos.
Wait, what?
There's in Japan, kids
is this
learn
show?
this song about a hippo who has bad stuff happen to him, and there's one guy who's like, "You've heard of this song?" and like trying to act like a hipster. I was like, "Yes, everyone knows it," and then he sings along anyway. Oh god, And and there's a girl who cries about the story of the hippo, where everyone would have listened to that song before. Mayoiga is so silly, it's so brilliant. This is the season of comedy for me.
It's not brilliant.
And Mayoiga totally counts in that.
Stop.
It's fantastic. It's the best thing
Okay,
ever.
fine. Let's just move on. What about Steins Gate 2016? Or I should say ReZero.
Oh,
That's
I haven't actually seen
has
the
that even
first
been
episode.
announced which season that's
It's
coming
airing.
out? What?
It's
Is it?
airing right now. ReZero.
No,
Is it?
No. Okay, no. Sorry.
No, I don't actually
You've
mean another
confused
Steins
Kevin.
Gate.
Yeah,
there
you
is
have.
another Steins Gate. And
You have
There is
completely
another
missed,
Steins
yeah?
Gate coming out that's called Steins Gate Zero, but there is a show that is airing right now called ReZero that is essentially Steins Gate in its idea of
It's not
a Groundhog
exactly,
Day
but
cycle
yeah.
in order to save someone, or like
the
Edge of
Fantasy
Tomorrow.
World as well.
ReZero. What did you say?
confused
Steins
poor
Gate.
Kevin.
What the fuck
Because
did
it
you say?
is like
Steins
Steins
Gate.
Gate.
Because it has a somewhat similar premise to Steins Gate, and Matt thought he'd be very funny and very clever by calling it the next season of Steins Gate when it most obviously is not. And now he's having to backtrack on his fucking terrible joke.
Well, that was a disaster. How about Neto Gay? The show about a essentially mentally challenged girl who can't tell the difference between reality and a video game.
Haven't seen it.
It's honestly it's that seasonal trash show that I always like to go to.
Holy shit, that looks trash. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a seasonal trash show that I can just go to and just watch it mindlessly. You see, it doesn't always have to be serious, Callum.
You're just saying that. You're just bringing this up just so you're like, oh, look, I like silly things too. Look how kooky and crazy I am. I'm kooky, crazy Matt.
It's no more anime. No one understands. It's just... God's sakes. Do you want me... I'll start watching 100 too, and I'll bet I'll think 100 is amazing, like Asterix War Season 2.
Nah, 100's crap. Can't believe
100?
you like such trash.
I haven't even seen 100 yet, but I will probably give it a try. Oh, High Fury is probably going to be great.
High Fury will probably be quite nice. It's also... That's the kind of Katachi writer on that as well.
Who's also written like Nanan Biori.
Not a BI K-On, like...
Well, no, she didn't write K-On. She supervised the
Oh, does
script
she?
for K-On.
She
She didn't write any of the KyoAni work stuff. Like, she worked on Tamako Love Story and she worked on K-On, but she only supervised for the scripts. She didn't actually
she wrote
write them.
I thought she wrote Tamako Love Story. She supervised for Tamako Market.
I don't think she wrote Tamako Love Story. I'll have to check.
She definitely did series composition for it.
I know she... what's her name again?
Reiko Yoshida.
Reiko Yoshida. I'm pretty sure she didn't actually, but I could be wrong. I don't know anything about anime. What is anime? Oh yeah, she also supervised the scripts for Aria
Aria, yep.
and a bunch of other stuff. But I mean, she also like in a way she like wrote the screenplay to Mayo Chiki, and to be honest, it's Mayo Chiki
That was pretty bad, wasn't it, Matt? Especially the last episode.
just
That had nothing to do with anything.
It's not a last episode. It's fuck that.
It's an OVA for a last episode.
Oh, she did Aono Kanata no 4 Rhythm, which is like bootlick diet aria with flying girls.
What was it? Boatlick Diet Aria.
Bootlick diet aria.
Wait, link me the show that you just said before, because I've never heard of it.
It aired last season.
It's
I'll link it to you after.
I never
the
actually
podcast.
watched it, but I love the idea of them inventing a sport that involves flying around on these magic shoes, but everyone still wears skirts.
Quidditch. What?
It's not.
No,
They got flying shoes.
I know.
not flying shoes, yeah. And everyone still wears skirts in that show, and nobody quite realised, oh wait, that's a bad idea.
I think that's everything I've seen for this season that I can talk about.
And we've just capped on time, so you've removed me and Kevin from the conversation entirely. Poor Kevin was really excited to talk about all those shows he watched this season.
Oh yeah,
like
like all of them.
This show and that show and all those shows.
Oh yeah, all of them.
Yeah, he was a big fan of that one show in particular
in 2016.
that he was dying to talk about.
Yep.
Oh god, that one! Oh god, that was
that was
the
one that everyone hated but Kevin loved.
Yeah, that's normally the case with Kevin.
Yeah.
No, it's normally the other way around, Matt. It's normally I hate it, everyone loves it.
What? You don't watch anime? Anyways.
I don't.
I've been RCAnime. With me today has been Kevin from KevinNyaa.
I wonder how long I can make it into the year without watching any single show from this year. Let's see it.
Continue going on podcasts about it.
Let's see it, guys. Let's make the dream happen.
And also Callum from Anifix.
Bungo Stray Dogs is great, but Matt won't let me talk about it.
Okay, say it. Okay, 10 seconds. Say all you can.
Bungo Stray Dogs is super cool. It's got cool animation, and it's Igarashi. It's got cool humor. And it's cool. It's really cool. There we go. That's 10 seconds.
Penguins are great.
They're great animals. Not great to have as pets though, because they kind of smell. They smell.
Wait, what happened to Adehm?